Bitch.
Well. Storytime Monday on time. I can never blame Corey Kitchen for missing Spooky Scary Sundays ever.
Again, this shit is hard.
Out of all the things I get to talk about today, I would like to talk about particular recess story. Wait, don't click off. Don't click off. I'm gonna grab you by your balls when I say this.
You're gonna have to stay. Yeah.
I don't care if it's not no drama-filled story or like an intense story. We'll get to those eventually. Welcome to Storytime Monday.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. Beautiful day. It's a beautiful day.
And basically, in Mrs. Summers' class, which was my second grade year, you know, with that musty story. Yeah, when I didn't have all this hair. These students, I need to stop doing that. I'm gonna give them names, right? I remember Hayden. There was my homeboy Hayden. He was white. I was going to mainly a white school at the time. I already explained that during the musty story. But there was freaking Hayden. That was my D1 homie. There was this other kid. I'm gonna name him freaking Brown. I don't know, he was white, but he looked at brown. He had adopted mom, and he used to get in trouble all the time. This other girl, she looked like a celebrity. We can call her Nikki. She looked like her name was Nikki. Her name was not Nikki. There was this one Indian girl. I forgot her name. I think I can remember it. It's like Sanada, which sounds like Hanada, so that's easy to remember. But Sanada. It's one guy that looked like Butcher, but like a child. So like the whole class is filled up with weirdos. I had a bunch of weird ass freaking classmates. I'm going story times for days. One particular recess, because normally we go to gym, we go to recess. One recess we had extra time. We just skipped specials and went straight to recess and had extra time with not only our class, but the other class. It was just a usual recess. We were just playing and shit. Little did I know I was about to start the whole
Zombie apocalypse.
Okay, so I just randomly, cause I did a lot of weird shit, but I was the weird kid. But it didn't mean nothing being the weird kid until third grade, which was specifically when I ended up in the freaking Carver Heights, which was a mainly black school. But I like to assume it's because of my grade, not because of the black school. A nigga like me started walking around like these. I'm talking about some. My friends, they just start like hating the shit. They just start joining me. They dumbasses up here like. Next thing I know, we got people screaming at like for fun and stuff, acting like, oh no, I'm getting chased. Tell me why this ended up being the most in-depth role play playground storyline of my entire life. There was no other recess like this recess. I remember specifically, spoiler alert, but the next day I wanted to continue that shit. Nobody did it. It was just a one-time thing. But I'm glad the story ended. I don't know why I tried to pick it up on some sequel shit before it like just randomly had to randomly go in. Any good recesses that got interesting, and then we had to go in. People randomly just started being zombies and shit. There's a whole apocalypse. People with fake guns shooting at it. Mind you, we're not supposed to do that. We're on school grounds. You're not supposed to pretend you have any type of gun of any sort. Teachers was wearing their almighty I don't see nothing glasses, because we definitely said choom 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 and pew 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 with the fake air guns. Some people pretend to be zombies, some people pretend to be people, some people running away from the zombies. It was just overall fun. But then, since I started the zombie apocalypse, I decided to step up my game because I should be the leader of the fucking zombies. I created you niggas. I did it. Me. I'm smarter, stronger. I'm better.
I'm stronger. I'm smarter. I'm better.
Anywho, so long story short, I end up like becoming Zombie King, and my homegirl Sayada. She basically is like my assistant. So I'm over here commanding these zombies, trying to get the main survivors, right? And my homie Hayden, he was like, shout out to him, he got a similar name to my little brother. But my homie Hayden, he was like, I ain't gonna lie, we'll have to switch to the survivor side and like be their leader. I was like, alright, red, that's kind of fire. Even though this is extremely off topic, there was this one kid pretending to be Superman in a zombie apocalypse saving people, and his one weakness was fucking kryptonite. But like at the time, I didn't know what the fucking kryptonite is. This nigga was super into freaking DC comics. I didn't know what kryptonite was. I didn't even know Superman had a weakness, but he kept saying it was this rock or whatever. And I didn't even know what it did, but he was like, yeah, I just get weaker, but sunlight makes me stronger. So like, every fucking zombie apparently had kryptonite, but every survivor had sunlight in their hand to give to him. Ho, I am Superman. Therefore, you cannot defeat me. You're just a mere zombie. I also got kryptonite.
I be geeking out, don't know what. Shorty or Dottie, he don't give a fuck.
Anyways, me as a zombie leader, I'm over here, like, cause there's actually 3 playgrounds. There's like one far away one. There's like 2 connected ones. And we're here in the zombie area. And I'm over here. They got people kneeling like they're freaking part of our Overlord Supreme Court. I'm feeling like him. I got my coat like a freaking hoodie, wind blowing, freaking spring. It feels nice. Sayada is like freaking telling me, oh, how are we gonna get the rest of the survivors, right? I'm like, we are slow. Zombies can't move quick. So, hear me out. What if we just run? I mean, like, who gonna stop us from randomly getting this upgrade? Like, running zombies. Run at full speed. I mean, we could get hurt. Sand could fall in the eye. Who cares? We're zombies. Seal the deal of an excuse of why we can randomly be able to run now. The Superman kid who was having a hard trouble because every single fucking zombie had a fucking kryptonite. Hey, yo, Superman! Hey, can we rearrange the freaking zombies like being able to run for half of my zombie crew not having kryptonite? He immediately agreed. I don't know why I keep like Hayden's the leader of the human troop. Look, we just needed that Superman nigga to agree. He agreed. Zombies come around now, and then we started going at it, nigga. I said go. They started running and shit. I just wanted one objective: to turn everybody into zombies. These niggas was trying to find cures. These niggas was shooting up my zombies. My zombies had to revive. Shit was going great. Me as a leader, I got the most power or whatever, and I was the fastest kid, you know. I already explained this. So I was generally dodging bullets, shit like that, moving like different. I ended up walking on the thing where the freaking main survivor is freaking Nikki, fucking Hayden, but they got fucking gray brown nigga, forgot his name. They all in the group posted up like they was ready for this shit. Over here trying to make the most, what I think is the coolest speech. Now it is kind of cringe because I'm older, but at the time as a kid, I thought that shit was fire. Anyways, a lot of fun, back and forth, niggas switching sides on zombie and human side, back and forth happened. There was one funny moment where, oh my gosh, my friends generally freaking like, well, not my friends, but one of Hayden's friends generally was like talking weird, and then it turned out that he was affected and he just almost got like at freaking Hayden. Hayden had to pull out the dragon sword, ultimate dragon sword, you know, kid bullshit. But you know, that was generally funny. I really liked that. I talked to Sayada, right? And I'm like, what do we do? How can I win? There's only a few survivors left, but she was like kneeling. She was like freaking, we would just, you know, become friends with them and just become immune to eating brains. Just eat something else. I was like, ah, that's smart. Stupid, but hey, we're second graders. I go outside with all my zombie group. They looking like they're about to attack. He go outside with all his group. I think they was about to battle royale us. I express basically, gang, why don't we just eat other things? You know, set aside our differences and live in a human zombie society. Gang, hold out his hand, shake our hand, freaking Superman walked in talking about some, hey, let me join in too. Because I guess aliens supposed to be living up amongst us, aka Kryptonians, but we didn't know that word. He just kept saying Superman was alien. Pretty much. I miss some of the classmates from 2nd grade. I don't have no contact with them. I wish I still could talk to Hayden. I wish I still talked to Sayana. I was in 2nd grade. She was short, but like her hair was like very well done and put together. And her face was kind of pretty. So like, she probably like somewhat of a model right now. Huh. Who knows? If you like my video, like, comment, and subscribe. And pretty soon you'll be pushing up daisies where the sun don't shine.